Hey, Fifth Line, this is Greg Murray, the voice of the Columbus Blue Jackets, and you're listening to the Artillery Podcast with Jordan, Warren, and Kyle. It's not too late to turn this off. They've got no idea what they're talking about. Honestly, I have no idea why I even agreed to do this intro for them.
What's up, little boomers? Welcome into the podcast, episode 188. We're coming to you from the Bartha.com studios.
Yeah, here.
And it is officially hockey season.
We are back, ladies and boomers.
I am here. I'm Jordan. You should know that by now. Kyle is
Hello.
here. Producer Tyler is here.
I'm Kyle.
Hello.
Warren is not here, though.
Warren's
literally the day before, or the 2 days before, the season starts for the Blue Jackets.
When business calls, you go to Dallas.
He
Warren
seems to be
quit.
usually the most absent.
Yes.
That's okay.
He usually is the most active, yes.
That's okay. He has, he's got priorities, and we're not in it. And
I respect it. I'm not going to dog him for it, but
I'm jealous
so it's me, Kyle, and,
not being
Tyler.
here.
of having priorities in life.
Oh, right. Gotcha. No, that makes
I'm
more
jealous of having priorities. Yeah. A lot to talk about.
We do?
I think so.
All right, we'll see.
I mean, we could get right into it. I could tell you quickly, though, I went to a NASCAR race this weekend and got blacked out 3 days in a row.
Yeah.
Ooh.
How was good old Charlotte?
Oh, baby, Charlotte was fantastic.
Were the cars turning left?
They were turning left and right, bud, because it was a Charlotte road.
Oh. Were they going fast?
They're going fast.
Oh, I
They're
like to
going
hear
fast,
that.
That was the most intense race you've ever been to?
Most intense race I've ever been to. I've been to about 30 NASCAR races in my day.
Oh, wow.
And this bad boy, she was intense. It was a playoff, cutoff race, so a lot of drama, a lot of build-up. It was almost like wrestling. It was like a soap opera, but
People
NASCAR
fighting
style.
and people getting out of their cars and fighting each other and stuff?
Nobody fought. We had a couple confrontations. Nobody was swinging.
Yeah.
But there was a couple drivers that were getting involved in some little, some risky business, and the fans were loving it.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah. Fans
What
were
were they
going wild.
doing?
You could actually hear the fans over the cars, which is that's insane because the cars are so fucking loud.
They're very loud.
Yeah.
Were they cutting each other off and stuff during the race?
It goes. So if you don't, I'm not a big NASCAR fan. Chase Elliott, Kevin Harvick, they don't like each other right now. Kevin Harvick wrecked Chase Elliott on purpose during the race. At the same time, it's a playoff cutoff race, so they're both in the playoffs and they're trying to make advance to the next round. Chase Elliott repairs his car, comes back out, not even a lap down, he's still on the same lead lap, and Kevin Harvick sees him behind him, and he gets a little antsy, gets a little scared, because Kevin Harvick is what I like to call a bitch. And Kevin Harvick wrecked himself because he knew Chase Elliott was coming, and he got scared and overdrove a turn. And
Wow.
Sounds like you playing NASCAR video games.
The whole place
Ooh.
went
Shots
crazy.
fired,
And I was blacked out, and I was on the front row, right next to the start and finish line. And I have video of it. If you want to see it, go to my personal Instagram at Jordek, Jordeck.
Jordan's on
sick.
one today, man.
Yeah, he was on his knees,
He's
just
on one.
ready for it.
Yeah, I just feel refreshed. I had a nice 3-day vacation in Charlotte.
Yeah.
And I'm here. I'm ready for hockey.
I'm ready for
Hell
hockey
yeah,
as well.
baby.
Yeah.
We'll be at opening night. We'll be
there.
We will be there. Butts in seats.
Butts in seats. We've had a lot of requests for people to come touch our butts.
Yes,
Ooh.
as you
Opening
should.
night.
Oh,
So
Don't like that.
butt touching season is back.
it is back.
That's right.
Full force.
Kind of
We are
forgot
back.
about all. Kind of forgot
I'm
about
here
all
for
that. Not gonna lie.
Oh yeah, you forgot about that.
Yeah. When
They don't. Okay, don't touch Tyler's butt.
Hey, there you go.
Now that you're a part of the artillery, it's butt touching season.
You know what?
Yeah.
It is, honestly, I haven't thought about it either, but it is kind of weird.
it's
now
not
that I
weird.
think
It's
about
totally normal.
No, it's cool.
Totally
Yeah.
normal.
Seems consistent.
It's only weird if you make
vibe.
it weird.
Yeah. But yeah, all four of us will be at opening night, Nationwide Arena, or as we like to call it, the Schwide, as Reddit hates it, but we still call it that.
Reddit sucks.
Reddit hates us, and I love it. But whatever. Yeah, so let's get into it. Some things went down. We're broadcasting this from the Bartha.com studio on Tuesday, and some news broke this morning. I feel like a lot of people probably thought it wasn't going to break before the season, and probably this decision was going to be made maybe a little later in the season. But Brad Larson said, nope. We're announcing this today. Boone Jenner announced as the 7th captain in Blue Jackets history. And you know what? I'm here for it. Here for
I'm
it,
also
baby.
here for it. I mean, how
I'm
can you
here
not
for
be
it.
here for it? I think it's a little quick, honestly. I don't, but I have no quarrels with the decision at all.
Yeah.
It went through the coaching staff. It went through management. Went through the whole. Everybody that has anything to do with the team.
Yep.
That's important had some say in this, and it sounded like it was just everybody's like, yes, makes so much sense. Just it's gonna happen at some point. You might as well do it now.
Yeah, that's what. There's in my eyes, there was no other option. So why wait? Why just play around with it?
Yeah. So I mean, I think we've talked about it a couple times leading up to this episode, and one guy that I think was kind of the other option if it were to happen was going to be Zach Werenski, who signed a long-term contract. But we all made some valid points that, you know what, Zach Werenski, kind of a quiet guy. Do we want that as our leader in the locker room? Whatever. So obviously Blue Jackets made the decision to not go with that, even though he does have a longer contract than Boone Jenner. But if you ask me, Boone Jenner is the guy. He's the guy. I think they made the right decision. If they want a captain this year, we went without a captain before Nick Foligno for about a year, and before we settled on a captain. So it was either we're going to not have a captain or it was going to be Boone Jenner.
Yeah, it makes the most sense, and we've talked about it. Yeah, there's really no arguments to be had about this one, I don't think. If you have any argument against it, catch me at our bar. How about that? I'll fight you.
I feel like the biggest...
I won't fight you.
Get a little liquored up, maybe.
Maybe.
It'd
take a lot.
I've seen you want to fight. I've seen you want to fight people in the stands before.
Well, I just yell at them from across the section. I don't actually...
If that were...
God, come on, man.
Damn it, Jordan.
I muted it once. I don't know what happened there.
Jeez. Get after him when that happens.
It was the mic test shit,
It was the mic check. Yeah, I had that going.
Gotta be
That's fair.
on it.
No, there was one time in the stands I had to physically calm you down because you were going to beat the shit out of somebody like 3 rows ahead of us.
No, I was not.
That's
You
unsurprising.
were scaring me to the fact like I didn't want to have to be your backup.
Oh, well, yeah, I would expect that from you, honestly.
You're my friend, so I would be.
Thank you.
But I
Scooching
didn't
away.
want to put us in that predicament.
Pretending you don't know him.
One of the last, it wasn't. Yeah, one of the last games of the season last year, Lil Boomer and I, the famous Lil Boomer and I, went to the Nashville game. It was one of the last 3. Maybe it was the last game of the season we played Nashville. There were some bullshit calls. We were getting hosed by the refs. We were making it didn't matter, right? Like nothing was going to happen with the team regardless. Like whatever. But there were some Nashville fans, like just a couple seats down, that were yelling some bullshit, like some stupid shit. And if you're going to go to a game and yell shit, at least be informed about what you're yelling about.
Yeah, you got to know what you're yelling about.
If you're going to go to a game in a Nashville, and those disgusting looking Nashville jerseys, those mustard yellow,
they're pretty bad,
really bad. A whole row of those fuckers, and they're just like yelling some ignorant, like they had no idea what they were talking about, some ignorant bullshit. And I started yelling at them. Poverty franchise, like just straight ugly ass.
Because we have room to talk.
Right. Well, fuck them. Like getting your jerseys are ugly. Just fucking everything I could think of. And Lil Boomer made us leave. Our head of security, Lil Boomer, made us leave.
I hope Lil Boomer still has that in his title, head of security.
He does.
Artillery.
He should.
Good.
He is still our head of security, and he always will be.
Yeah.
He made us leave, and then we missed the Emil Bemstrom hat trick.
Well,
Oh my God, that was that game.
Yeah, we missed the hat trick.
Whatever.
Because
That
I
season
was
didn't
yelling
matter.
at Nashville fans from down
See,
there.
I like those jerseys. I think they look great,
Ew.
especially their thirds. But the main
Man.
Yellow
jerseys-
is meant for like accents, not an entire jersey. That is
entire
too
jersey.
But if they have
I
it,
like-
Nashville did it right.
I like Nashville's colors, but I like exactly what you said. It's an accent. It's not a full
right.
jersey.
Primary should not be
Like
yellow.
if you want to have
like
a blue
that. That is-
jersey or a white jersey with a little yellow highlight, sure, do that. I
like
it.
those,
Cool.
like the Seattle
Here for it.
Seahawks, all green, like past that. Like those are disgusting.
Every time I turn on a Seattle
They're
game,
awful.
Every time I turn on
Oh
a
my
Seattle
Lord.
Seahawks game, the first thing I think of is just Xbox.
Yeah.
I think
Well,
this is
also
that's
because
fair,
the Seattle
but-
Sounders sponsor for a
Yeah.
long time was Xbox. It might
Maybe.
still be that,
Yeah,
but it's the same colors.
I think
makes
those jerseys are fucking badass.
They're disgusting. They used to have all grays with the gray helmet. Those were so good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The bright neon green and the yellow of Nashville. Fuck out of here with that, dude.
Fuck out.
Have a different primary color.
This ain't the Browns. I don't care.
Who approved? Oh, God, the Browns. Don't get me
I
started.
love theirs, though. Theirs are fantastic.
Not this year.
No, they're good.
The all-orange
They're
color
hot.
rush.
They're sexy.
Beautiful.
Their helmets this year with the number on the side. What are we
Beautiful.
They're awful.
Dude, you have the worst opinions on uniforms. This is
Who do you
insane.
think you are, Alabama? Like, get over yourself.
It's like a
They-
throwback.
no, they're an
it's a
NFL team.
It's a throwback to like a previous jersey. I'm fairly confident.
It's a throwback to the original Browns. They're
Yeah.
like one of the oldest franchises in
But
the
just
NFL.
because of that, I'm supposed to like it? Nah, fuck out of
Well,
here.
you're a
I
fucking
like
Bengals fan, so what do you...
Their jerseys are
Disgusting.
They're orange. They're orange tops with the white
I
pants.
actually like them.
Oh my god,
I like 'em.
disgusting in a good way.
Yeah, I like them.
All right.
Anyways,
Back to hockey.
off the jersey talk.
Fucking getting me going.
So, but prior to this whole tangent, Kyle, you said if you don't agree with this Boone thing, fight me. I'm going to give you a couple. At least the only reason somebody would not agree with this is based off of production. But
that's not what captains are picked
exactly,
for. Right.
and I am on that page 100%. We saw it with Nick Foligno. Nick Foligno, did he have a couple great years? Yeah, he had a couple of 30-goal seasons with the Blue Jackets, but he's not a guy that you just sat there and you solely relied on offensive production.
No, absolutely not.
And he's a guy. Captains are leaders on and off the ice. They're the grit of the team, in my opinion. They are people that have been well established within that organization that deserve to have that seat. I would never give a captaincy to a guy like Laine personally. I would never, even when Panarin was here. Not yet, anyways. But even when Panarin was here, I wouldn't even have thought of giving a C to Panarin. They provide what a team needs, which is a lot of scoring and a lot of goals. But a captain is not necessarily somebody that's going to give you the most points in a season. It's a totally different role, a totally different aspect, And so if your argument is, he puts up like 13 goals a season, well, that's a dumb argument. That's not what a captain is.
If that's your argument as a Blue Jackets fan, and I'm not, look, I've been yelled at enough by enough people, my people that I care about what they think about me, tell me to stop telling fans how to be fans. But if you are saying that is the reason he shouldn't be the captain, then you're one of those ignorant dumbasses in the stands that are just yelling for no reason. That is you. You have no idea what you're talking about. That's not what captains are picked for. I haven't seen anybody personally saying anything like that yet. It's been nothing but praise.
It has been.
I've seen. I don't know if there's
been a lot of praise.
But yeah, I'm on the praise wagon with this one, which is maybe kind of rare for me. But
that is.
I'm on the praise wagon, baby.
You are on it. So, like I said, you got your high goal scorers, you got your high points getters. That does not necessarily mean they're the captain.
Not at all.
I love this decision. Warren called it.
Warren called it.
Let's give Warren props. He called it like months ago.
Good job, Warren.
Boone Jenner will be the captain, so congratulations.
Yeah,
I was leaning towards Zach Werenski simply based off of term and his contract, but I'm here for the Boone captaincy, and
that goes to show. Hey, here's the thing, like the Werenski contract. I thought the same thing. Werenski's going to have to. If it's not Werenski, it's nobody because of that.
Yeah,
that fucking massive contract.
It's
that
a
he
big
got.
one. It's a big contract.
Jeez.
Oh yeah.
I thought for sure that would have had to have been part of. I think I said in an episode that it won't be this year, but when his when his $9.5 million a year contract kicks in, that's when he's going to get the captaincy because that'll be part of the contract. I was completely wrong. Clearly,
it kicks in next season, right?
Exactly. That's what I thought was going to happen. They go the whole year. Clearly, Boone has separated himself, and I can absolutely see why.
Yeah, and listen, Boone likes to party, and I want a captain that likes to party.
There's a nice Twitter account. Bullwinkle Boone or
Boone at Bulls.
Boone at Bulls. Yeah, because you saw him there once.
He makes his round there many times. Although now he is.
I have seen hockey players at Bullwinkles before.
Oh, yeah.
And yes, I go to Bull. I don't anymore. Jesus. Back in
it's probably
day,
the same for them. Not anymore.
But I will say,
sure, yeah.
I think Boone has I think he's settled down with somebody. So
I don't care about.
I don't think he's making his rounds on the college bars as much anymore.
Hope not. Yeah, he's got a.
Hey, dude!
I don't think Nick Foligno was making his rounds.
If I am a Columbus Blue Jackets player and I am single in my early 20s, you bet your ass.
Well, he's not in his early 20s anymore.
I know. I'm just saying he was when he was going.
Oh yeah, when he was at Bulls. I love that.
I would be hitting up every college
Boone
bar
at
on
Bulls
Ohio
account.
State campus.
The Boone at Bulls account. Yes,
you have potential that account, but you gotta do it right. Okay, you gotta be funny. And if you're not funny, then delete your account. Okay. So Boone got the captaincy, obviously. Just talked about it. Duh. I don't know what the fuck that was. So obviously in hockey, 3 other players, or maybe sometimes 4, they get an A, which is an alternate captaincy. And those 3 guys for the Blue Jackets is Zach Rowinski, Oliver Bjorkstrand, and Gustav Nyquist, baby. I'm here for that one.
Oh, dude, that made me
very happy.
Very happy. And, yeah, they look good. That looks like a winning leadership team.
It really does. I like it. I think it's the best leadership team that we maybe had in a handful of years.
Oh, yeah.
Combined. I love Nick Foligno and what he's brought. He was the best captain this franchise has ever seen. But combined, I like all 4 of those guys. So, Werenski getting that A, I think obviously you had to do that with him. But I think it's also well-deserved, too. He's our best defenseman. And well, what do you mean? Well,
having young guys on the leadership team will help with like Chinnikov and Sillinger.
And he's been around now. He's been around the Blue Jackets for a while. He's been around the NHL for a while. He knows what it takes to win. We've seen, we swept Tampa, so let's give credit there. He was part of that. So I like the fact that Werenski gets an A. I think that's a no-brainer.
Yeah, I don't.
Bjorkstrand, once again, another Warren kind of called that one too.
Yeah, that wasn't like a toss up. It's
but
not.
I don't know. I feel like Bjorky's kind of like he's been around.
Of course, he's gonna get an A. I mean, who
so?
else are you gonna give it to?
He's also a quiet boy.
That's what I was saying.
Exactly.
He's a quiet boy.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, it's good. I liked all the alternates. I thought they were all going to be alternates anyways.
Is there anybody that sticks out to you that should have been?
Was Voracek?
Nope.
He's not any of them. He will be.
I don't think a first-year dude like him. Obviously, he's coming back to the team.
I don't think that matters.
Cam had an A when he was playing with Philly the other day.
That is true. He did.
And that was just
preseason.
I know, but
they have to assign.
Yeah.
Like per game.
Honestly,
yeah, it's not like a. Yeah,
that's fair.
If we were to give the captaincy to somebody else, it should have been Sillinger, I think.
Oh boy, I know that's
hot
a
take.
I know that's a joke, but that was a bad one.
Sorry, I'm not sorry. So I mean, I don't know. You got Nyquist, got it. Domi maybe, but I don't know.
No, absolutely.
Yeah, there's really nobody else. I mean, you got Roslovic could have been a guy that could have gotten an A.
Too early.
Hometown boy.
I mean.
Oh, no, I absolutely could. I thought he might have, but yeah, he didn't. I think he might have one.
Was he not like a prospect when he was in Winnipeg? Like, I feel like when he just got here, like he was still like, is he going to be a good NHL player?
No, he was an NHL player. Winnipeg he was having contract.
Well, he was playing for Manitoba a lot too. He was playing for their AHL team.
He just like came out of nowhere and it's just like.
No, he had a couple solid seasons in Winnipeg, but there were some contract issues there to where it was kind of like just a little swapperisky.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But yeah, so yeah, there's really no. If there was to be somebody else with an A, I would have really thought about Roslovic being there, but yeah, Werenski, Bjorkstrand, and Nyquist getting the A's. I'm here for it. Here for it.
Yeah, there's really no argument. I don't think there's any arguments about that. The thing about all of that shit that we talk about is it is so overhyped. The alternates and the captain and all that stuff. Like, it's been such a conversation point all off season. And now what?
Like, we play hockey.
We know, yeah. Like, is it going to be better now? Like, what's the point? I mean,
I think it's overly hyped, particularly for this season because of the fact it's a whole new roster essentially. Granted, Boone is here and he's our captain, but our captain left. Foligno's gone. The guys that had the A's last season, are they here? I mean, Boone had an A, Cam had an A. But yeah, I mean, it's kind of a whole restructure. We all know that. That's
Seth
no
Jones
secret.
had an A.
Yeah, Jones had an A. So it was just the anticipation of what the management thought was going to happen, and I think everybody kind of saw the writing on the wall as to what was going to happen. And I think everything was pretty predictable, in my opinion. It was just a matter of were they going to actually initiate all of this soon?
Right. Yeah. So. And here we are.
Talking about it. All right, so the roster is officially set for opening night. Which you would hope that's the case.
We are here doing it, yeah.
Yeah. Kyle, you brought to my attention, I didn't even see this, but it's obvious. I assumed it. We are the youngest team we have the youngest opening night roster for the 2021-2022 season.
We do?
With an average age of 25.71.
Oh, I thought we were old.
Really? Really?
Yeah. I think I yelled about that last week, actually. I had a rant about that last week about how, again...
No, you did.
Again.
You did. When I listened back to that rant, I laughed, and I loved every second of it.
We are the youngest team.
It's true.
It is
like
true.
for the last 21
every
years.
Single year.
It's every year we're top
painful.
5. It's unbelievable. Yeah, it's unbelievable. I mean, but hey, whatever. It clearly has brought us so much success, right?
Yeah, I know, right? You love to see that success we've had for.
But that's fine. I'm not complaining. I'm just being an asshole. Whatever.
That's what you do. That's what you do best.
Oh, you're right.
So, opening night roster set. Some notable names that we've been talking about. We've been overly talking about it the past couple weeks. Sillinger, Chenikov. These guys make it out of camp. They make it out of training camp. Make it out of preseason. For now.
There's some guys that went back to the AHL that could definitely take some spots if
potentially, yeah.
Like Stenlin.
Yeah, no, but I like the fact these kids made it out. Sillinger, we get a lot of listeners that have not listened for a while during this week. So Sillinger was a first round draft pick. This draft, that is previous year's draft. So he made the roster out of camp. He's a center. The dude stood out in Traverse City. We're excited. I'm excited to see what he can do.
Yeah, he's definitely not going to be on that first line, though.
He probably won't start off there.
No.
I was intrigued by the fact that he was put there a lot during camp, though.
Yeah, see what he has. I like that
might as
move.
well, right?
Yeah, absolutely. That's the time to do it.
Oh, for sure. And it's the year to do it. Big time.
Yeah, wins don't matter.
Yeah.
Whose game is it anyways?
Okay.
Where we skate around the ice and the wins don't matter.
The wins don't matter.
That's right.
Disagree, but okay. Chenikov was 2 years ago. He was a first round draft pick. He played in the KHL, rookie of the year in the KHL. Nobody knew who the hell he was when we drafted him. It was one of Yarmo's draft picks that was just kind of off the board, and he made the roster right out of camp this year. So the dude, every time he's on the ice, he's we're talking about him. So.
Yeah,
I like him.
We'll see if we continue to talk about him throughout the season.
Yeah, I mean, NHL is a whole other beast.
But I don't even think. I think he's not in the roster yet, right? He's not like playing. He's not going to be on the opening night.
I think he will be.
I think he'd probably be a healthy scratch from what I heard.
No way.
Okay, I think that's what I saw.
From where?
I don't remember. I thought I saw something like that where he's not going to get to play right away, but he'll get his chances.
No, I think he'll hands down be on opening night roster.
Okay.
Second or third line, for sure.
Really?
Oh, for sure.
Fourth line, maybe.
You don't want to put him on there. You don't want to waste him away on the fourth.
Waste him away.
He'll be with Domi.
Or 20.
Domi on the third line.
Yeah, I think he'll be up there. Speaking of Max Domi.
Domi on the third line? Oh, come on. Domi's going to be centering up Line and Voracek opening night.
Absolutely not. It's going to be Roslovic.
Who?
Roslovic.
No. Roslovic's second line center.
So let's talk about Domi for a second. So Domi was expected to miss like the first month or two of the season. He had surgery in the offseason. He is back a lot sooner than expected.
Yeah.
This just kind of
makes me a little nervous, actually.
Same, a little bit. I'm kind of like, don't rush him. There's no reason to do that. But I mean, I trust the Blue Jackets training staff. I guess maybe. Do I? I don't know.
He looked good. That goal was beautiful.
Yeah, he had a goal in preseason. He's already
pretty.
back a lot sooner than expected. So he's expected to, start opening night. That changes the whole center dynamic as well because he could be, We've been talking
on
about
the second line.
Yeah, we've been talking about center depth and who's going to be our top line center and on down. So now we got Max Domi returning.
So there's a center there that's scored 73 points in a season, and then we also have Roslovic. So I think Domi's going to center up that first line. There's no way in hell with him healthy, that's the best center on the team, whether we like it or not.
Yeah, no, I mean, I if he's fucking good, then that's great. I'm down for it.
Hey, throw him up there.
I just think they have so much confidence in Roslovic out of nowhere. I mean, not out of nowhere, but just like it just seems like he came out of nowhere.
Yeah, I agree with that.
And like I think they're all in with him, and I feel like that's why they're going to try as much as they can to put him on the first line. Like, so if he has any clue or any hint of being like on a streak, they're going to have him on the first line.
I could definitely see it. I mean, he looked very confident with the puck in the preseason. There's
a lot of confidence with Sillinger too.
Very arrogant.
Yeah.
Sillinger's not.
I'm just
starting
saying, there's
that
still
first-
20 games in,
there.
he could be.
There's
I'd
no
say.
way it's not happening.
This is the season to experiment and try things. I don't think you're going to ruin a player like Sillinger if you just throw him out there and see what he can do in the league. I really don't.
Yeah, I disagree with that, but okay.
There's going to be a lot of back and forth with Cleveland this year, I think.
There
I
might
think
be. I
there
mean,
really
he
is.
could be in Cleveland in a couple weeks, but
then he'll be right back. Like,
yeah,
I think
but
he's going to be back and forth.
This is the year to just throw it out there and see what happens because, it's technically, okay, if it's not a rebuild, we're still building. So why not experiment every now and again and see what he can do? If they did it in camp, they did it in a couple preseason games.
Yeah, you just don't want to throw him into the fire, man, just out of nowhere. You just don't want to throw him in there against some of the best first lines in the league because he'll get – I mean, imagine him going in there just – I don't know when they play Edmonton, but his first whatever game up there on the first line, and he's got Ryan Nugent-Hopkins, Connor McDavid, and Leon Draisaitl coming after him. Like, no fucking way, dude.
No, I mean, I
that
get
does
it,
ruin
trust me.
players,
I'd
I
say
think.
I get that, but like hell, man, this kid has. I'm impressed by him. So
Here he is playing Toronto,
whatever.
taking on fucking Nylander and Matthews and Tavares on that first line right off the bat, like as an 18-year-old.
Fuck it.
No way, man.
Bring
no
it.
way.
Bring it.
No.
Why not this year?
Because it's too soon. He's 18. Let the kid mature. Let
they
him.
obviously have enough confidence in him to start
He's not
in this league.
It takes more than that to learn the game in the NHL, though. It's so much different than anywhere he's ever played.
But man, like,
I don't think
if this is the year to do it, do it.
Right. Do not throw him. Yeah. That's how you ruin a player. It is. It's just
Listen,
it's a proven
No,
fact.
I agree with
And
that, too.
I said last week, you can ruin average players, and that's Texas A&M Bimstrom. I feel like these guys out the gate between
There's still
Sillinger
development
and Chinnikov.
there. You can't
I
just
understand there's development
throw
there, but I
guys
feel
in
like
there
they
and
are
expect
still,
them to like develop themselves. You can't.
I get that,
Not an
but
18-year-old.
I'm here for it though.
It's not high school when we were 18.
I don't think we're gonna ruin him. I think this kid has the potential.
Yeah, I think he does too. I just don't want him in there that soon. There's
All right.
Potential to play with us for 2 years and go on somewhere else.
Yeah.
maybe we'll be in a trade.
All right, so let's talk about the roster for briefly. The only notable that was kind of worth mentioning in terms of forwards that did not make the team, which we'll probably see him at some point, but he's going to be in Cleveland first, is Kevin Stenlund. We got Corrali, Nyquist, Hoffman, Domi, Bjorkstrand, Line, Sillinger, Jenner, Texier, Robinson, Bimstrom, Chinnikov, Voracek, and Roslovic are going to be your opening night, at least on the roster for opening night. Defensively, you got Peak, Harrington, Warinsky, Bean, Boyquist, Gavrikov, and Kukin. A guy that did not make it that's going to be reporting to Cleveland is Carlson. That's kind of the notable guy that comes to mind anyways, but it's kind of what I expected.
Let me talk. Carlson and Harrington. I've seen so much shit talking on those two on Twitter. What are we?
I like Harry.
Yeah,
I do
I
too.
love
And Carlson's also really good. I think he's going to be really good coming up. More ignorant, just yelling bullshit people on Twitter. Just
Yarmo has some comments
as
about that.
as my good friend
get to
Yarmo
it.
once said,
We'll
just
get
throwing
to it.
shit against the wall. Fucking
Harrington came into the Apple store one time with his mom, and his mom came to help him with repairing his phone.
Aw.
It was the funniest
so
thing I've ever
adorable.
seen, and then I helped him get a case. It
Nice.
felt like it was great.
Yeah.
He's great.
He's great. What a good little boy. Mama's boy.
Yeah.
did we talk about Lettinen?
We haven't, but you can bring it up.
Yeah, man. Like, and then Lettinen is getting bought out. His contracts. I don't know how that works. I mean, when you just don't report to AHL camp, he's not reporting to Cleveland. I think he's probably go back to the KHL. Or
He
whatever.
will. Mikko
Or he'll
Lettinen.
just the KHL probably doesn't even want him because he's fucking garbage. But what? He'll go to some other league. He's Finnish. It was one of Yarmo's
Trying to catch lightning in a bottle.
Yeah, his
Not
Finnish
working.
experiments again, and it
Yeah.
just didn't work out. Clearly, the best experiments come from Russia. We've noticed that, but
Yeah.
yeah, we're gonna look at Marchenko right now. But anyways, Lettinen didn't report to AHL camp. Good riddance, honestly. Like, played what did you say? 26 games,
He's 27 years old. He's played 26 career games in NHL.
23, something.
Big
like that.
whoop. If you don't want to be
Yeah.
here, whatever. don't let the door hit you.
I just thought it was interesting that he just didn't report to camp. But then you look back at like his track record, it's just kind of.
I think his ultimate
he
goal.
was mediocre in international leagues, you know. So that's fine. He didn't do great here, and he wasn't going to do anything here.
Yeah.
So
it was NHL or bust in his mind, obviously.
Clearly,
And
he
was
didn't want to go
bust.
play for AHL
So,
for Cleveland. I mean, I don't know if it would have paid him more, but
it was bust.
Clearly, he's not in it for the money.
Yeah. In terms of the goalies, there's no surprise there. Obviously, Corpy and Elvis. Those are going to be on the roster for opening night. We'll see who gets to start. That'll be a hot button issue, but I would suggest, or it'd be a no brainer that it would be Elvis Merzlikins.
Why is that a no brainer?
Because he's front and center on the Nationwide Arena windows.
Yeah, okay, that's actually fair. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
And Corpy's on the back side on the right corner where nobody sees him.
Well, they're not going to trade him this year, so
he's on the window, so he's going to be here at least until the trade
they
deadline.
don't give a shit who's on the window. Remember?
I know, but they'll be
Foligno and Savard in the same season.
Well,
I mean, come on,
Nobody anticipated that, but I will say we're going to have him at least until the trade deadline or until a goalie on a competitive team is hurt. And then somebody's like, oh, shit, we need a goalie, and Corpy can be that guy.
Are you going to catch this?
Yes.
You sure?
Come on.
Oh, God.
Easy with it. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
There we go.
Beautiful.
Kyle just got a beer from Tyler. Tyler's our beer thrower.
Well, watch the podcast. Don't explain to people.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Watch it to find out what
Watch
just
it.
happened. That's not what happened.
That's not what
Watch
happened.
it.
Don't watch it.
Go to
All right.
YouTube.
So Yarmo had some fun comments on the old. And your beer's exploding because it was thrown in the middle of the air.
You got to knock on it a little bit. give it a
good.
hello.
It's all good.
Because knocking works.
I got it.
That really doesn't think that works. That's like science. Yeah. Okay. All right. So Yarmo has some fun comments about
I don't
Patrick
think
Laine.
Is that a thing? I don't think it's a thing.
So it's no secret Laine had a bad year last year. Laine said it. We've said it. Everybody said it. The NHL world said it. Bad year last year for Patrick Laine. But Patrick Laine is an amazing talent. The dude, we saw what he did in Winnipeg. He's put up a lot of goals. And so Yarmo was asked about Laine and people writing him off again this year. And he said, quote, "It's pretty brave for some people to say he sucks after what he's done in the NHL so far in his career and after one bad season. If it's 16-year-old kids throwing shit on the wall on Twitter, who cares?" Yarmo coming in hot, protecting his players, and dropping shit. I love it. I'm here for it. And the fact he did that, I mean, Lion's got to be like, fuck yeah, my GM's got my back. I'm going to come out. I'm going to score 50.
I hope.
Yeah, I wish that's all it took was your GM saying good things about somebody that he just, that he has to say good things about, scoring 50 goals, and we'd have a bunch of 50-goal scorers.
Maybe. It's encouraging. You know, Yarmo, you don't see Yarmo really kind of get colorful with things, and that he's very straight-laced, very just like even-killed demeanor when he does interviews. So the fact he said, you know, if it's 16-year-old kids throwing shit at the wall, who cares? Like, I wish that was on video, but it wasn't like a print.
Yeah. Well, who do you think he's talking about? There's
Probably-
probably some people that
probably
run
you.
fake account. I mean, if I look like I'm 16 on my profile, then I should really reevaluate myself. There's a lot of fake account, like not fake accounts, but people that won't show their faces on Twitter that he's probably talking about. He thinks they're 16 by the way that they act.
Probably.
I don't
There's
blame
a-
him though. Yeah,
And I think me and Kyle can both agree here. If you have a Twitter profile, just use your name and use your actual picture.
I like some of the burner account. I like stuff like that.
No, stuff like that's funny.
And fan accounts
Yeah,
and stuff
for
like
sure.
that. You know,
Yeah.
it's cool. I like all that stuff. It's just, you know, a lot of people use it as an excuse to say some stupid shit, and that's fine. And that's who he's talking about,
Yeah.
is trolls and ignorant people yelling at nothing because they're ignorant and stupid.
Ignorant and stupid. Is that what do you call that? When you say the same thing twice.
A synonym?
Maybe you're just stupid.
Nope.
Oh no, when you say the same
Redundant.
thing. Ignorant and stupid? No, they mean different things.
Do they mean different
Ignorant
things?
means lack of
Redundant
knowledge,
is
stupid
repetitive.
yeah.
Yeah. So
yeah. So idiot and stupid.
Yeah.
Those are redundant.
Yeah, that's a redundant
Ignorant.
sentence.
Oh, ignorant. Okay.
Ignorant does not
It's
mean
the lack
idiot.
of knowledge.
Yeah,
That's
not the same.
that's
yeah. Okay, I got you. All right, that's fine.
a synonym.
But no, I listen. Did Patrick Laine have a
fuck
shit?
off over there, you.
Did he have a shit year last year? Yeah. But I think, listen, he's under a 1-year contract this year with the Blue Jackets, obviously, and I think this dude is going to pop off, especially being on a line with Jacob Voracek. Give it to me, baby. And if Max Domi's up there, whatever. If Roslovic's up there, whatever. If Sillinger's up there, don't care.
Yeah, I think it's
these
gonna
guys
be-
are going to score goals.
I think it's going to be easy to thrive between those two this year, honestly.
Oh yeah, and Voracek is pumped to be on a line with him. Like Voracek already said, dude, Laine is ready to go.
You know what the problem is though with this team, and look, I agree with that. We the first line is set. I mean, really, you're going to create a good center based off the two wingers you have on that first line this season. I think.
Yeah.
Roslovic or whoever, and we have good scoring. We scored a lot of goals in the preseason. There's a lot of good shots now on the team. We have good shooters, but then you look at the blue line and there's no defense anymore. Our defense has been completely obliterated.
I disagree.
And it has. There's nobody's here. Gavrikov is mediocre without Savard next to him, and we saw that last season. After, I mean, he has been.
Yeah, Savard, great player. Don't get me wrong. I mean, yeah.
But he's the reason Gavrikov. Yeah. Anyways, I think Gavrikov is great. He's going to be good. He's going to come into his own role this season.
Uh-huh.
But Werenski isn't the best defender. I mean, it's not.
He's a great offensive defenseman.
Exactly. He scores the most goals in the
Yeah.
league by defensemen, and that's kind of his thing. But now he doesn't have Seth Jones to bail him out anymore. He's got Boquist next to him, which I think Boquist is going to end up being a better defenseman than Zach Werenski.
And maybe Zach
But he's not
that.
there yet. And then behind that is Jake Bean, two really young guys that aren't really established yet. I mean, clearly Werenski has to grow into this contract. He's not worth $9.5 million in NHL standards yet. But that contract was signed based on his development up to this point and them thinking he's just going to get better and better, which I think he will too. But same with Elvis. Elvis is going to get his doors kicked in if the defense does not step in this year. And I think that's what's going to happen for the first half of the season is we're going to score goals. Mm-hmm. We're going to score 3-4 goals a game.
I think more than that. I think it's going to be, we're going to see like 5-6
But we're going to give up 5-6 goals a game.
Yeah, I don't disagree.
I think that we're not going to have the defensive stalwart to let our offense catch up and up for that really to catch up and for us to win the amount of the defense in the goaltending. The goaltending obviously starts with defense. Yeah. I mean, if you know anything, that's where your goaltending starts.
And also, forward-wise, defensively, we're not in the same spot we were
I
last
think
year.
Corrali comes to mind. Boone obviously comes to mind. But Laine's not there. Voracek comes to mind. Voracek is very good defensively. He's really good two-way. But other than that, I mean, Roslovic is getting there, but Nyquist is pretty good there. He's good on the PK. But there's really not the two-way guy like Pierre-Luc Dubois, who was amazing on the back check. Nick Foligno on the back check.
Nick Foligno was the best offensive defenseman we ever had.
I agree with that. He's a really good two-way guy. We don't have that anymore. We don't have that defensive guy, that defensive leader. Werenski, yes, he has the alternate patch, but he's not the defensive guy. He's the clear the puck or go score guy. That he runs the power play from the blue line. That's what he does.
Yeah.
The defense isn't there, and I think the goaltending is really going to struggle early and for a long time because of that.
Yeah. I mean, I don't.
And if you disagree, catch me in our bar. How about that?
Okay.
You were waiting to say that.
I don't completely disagree there. I think you made some good points. Like, I think defensively it starts with defense, and also the forwards play a pivotal role in that as well.
Right. The forecheck has.
Yeah, for sure. And there are certain guys on there. I mean, that we had in previous years that made it 2-1, 3-2 games like for many years with this franchise. So we don't have those guys.
You know, who's one of the best two-way defenders in team history?
Who?
Alexander Winberg.
And he's going to be on. He is starting center. Well, predicted lineup for the Seattle Kraken. He's number 1 center for Seattle. I saw that today on NHL Network.
Hey, maybe the Torts, maybe the people that were just yelling about Torts mismanaging talent. Maybe they weren't. Maybe they're onto something.
No.
Okay.
I will never speak ill of Torts.
I won't. I'm not speaking ill of them. I'm just saying maybe they were onto something. Maybe they didn't get the best out of the guys. Look at Duclair and Winberg go down there. All of a sudden they're fucking all stars. Like, what are we doing here?
It's a team that whatever. That's a whole other topic. Mm-hmm. But no, I don't just totally disagree there. But I don't know. I like what I've seen out of Bean. I like what I've seen out of Boyquist.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean,
they're just very young guys. They're
young.
not there yet. They're going to be.
And I'm not going to discredit Gavrikov. I think Gavrikov is a great standalone player. I don't think he needs Davis Savard to be successful. I really don't. So I mean, I'm not completely displeased with their defense, but I think it is going to be a lot higher scoring affairs this whole season.
With Gavrikov, I just want to be clear. I don't think he's a bad defender by any means. He's very good, actually, and so is Werenski, but they're not to the Seth Jones level. They're not cover the entire defense for 25 minutes a game level. They're not there, and that's why our defense was so good for so long, because you had Seth Jones playing that amount of time and him covering he could play by himself back there.
He could. And there's no question that Zach Werenski has to step into this role.
I think he will. I'm not saying that I'm not shitting on these guys by any means. Yeah. I think that he will step up, but he's not there yet. He'll figure it out this year. He's going to have to.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely, he has to.
He's getting paid a lot of money to figure this out. He has to.
Oh, yeah.
And I think he will. He's going to figure it out. Yes, that's Bean and Boquist. They're going to be, and I'm going to predict right now, these guys are going to be making $5, $6, $7 million a year on long contracts coming up in their careers. Like, they're going to be very good defensemen. It's just they're 20 and 22 or 23 respectively. I mean, it's
they're young.
Very young guys, not fully matured into the league yet. Didn't have a lot of experience in the teams they were with before. And they're going to get a lot of experience this season.
Yeah.
So we'll see how they handle it.
I'm here for it, baby. Here for it.
I'm so ready for Thursday.
All right, so now is the time that we are going to be giving our Metro prediction standings.
What? Nobody told me about this.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
You were told, bud. You
Ah.
got a show flow about 20 minutes before the show happened, okay? So this is where we are always wrong, and you should never actually take what we say into consideration. But we're going to give our hottest takes, okay?
Besides my prediction, mine's going to be right.
This is the first time that you are making a prediction there, Tyler, so yes. For those of you that are probably really concerned, don't worry. Warren has texted us his predictions, and we will make sure to get those on the podcast.
Hey.
He predicted Boone Jenner being the captain, so he is out of town, but we did make sure that he got his
he's
Metro
dead.
Standings pictures.
I just got a text from him that he's dead now in Dallas.
Well, son of a bitch.
Dead in Dallas, getting dick down in Dallas.
If you've never listened to the country song "Dick Down in Dallas," I would recommend that you listen to it. I'm not going to sing it on this episode, but I would recommend that you listen.
Please
to
do.
It. I'm not drunk enough for it.
He got dick down to death in Dallas.
That's correct.
Yeah.
Lots of D's in
Dick
Dallas.
Down in Dallas,
DDD.
one of my favorite country songs ever. And the guy that wrote it was meant as like a funny song.
How's it go? I don't know.
How's it go? Yeah, well, just look up. You got Google there, bud. You got Google.
Almost got him.
Yeah. All right, Metro standing predictions. Who wants to go first?
Let's just go ahead. Let's just give each one. Like, or you want to do them like alternate? How do we want to do this?
I just want to. I think we just
Each person go themselves.
Yeah, I think you just.
Kyle,
yeah.
you go
All
first.
So should we start from 8 and go up, or should we start from 1 and go down?
8 to 1.
8 to 1. Let's
Yeah,
do
you
8 to
go.
1. 8
How
to
about
1?
1 to 8? Because I don't think the top's very surprising. I think it's going to be like the mid bottom.
fair.
That's going to be
Okay.
That's fair.
like
1
the
to 8.
most like hot take.
That's
You know what I
the-
mean?
that's
So
the
yeah, we're
more
going to
real
start
way to do it.
1 to
All
8.
right.
Kyle, you've already given yours on another podcast.
I have on the Cannons and Tomahawks podcast. Check
Yep.
him out. Alex Nuttall, great dude, great podcast. Cannons and Tomahawks. I think they're actually rebranding. They might have a different name.
I think they
coming up,
did. It's like a Ignited Night.
I
or
still
something.
can't. Alex Nuttall, check him out on Twitter. I gave him same prediction. I'm going to change actually 2 though, because some information has come in that
Things changed right before the season
change.
starts.
That's
I
right.
get it.
Like Malkin is now an LTIR for the Penguins. Things change.
Things changed. All right. So
All
Kyle.
right, so my number 1 team in the Metro, I got Carolina. I think they're a wagon. They have the most talent, best team. They lost Dougie Hamilton, but that's okay. Number 2, New York Islanders. Barry Trotz, can't bet against that guy. Not even a little bit. They've just kind of been a powerhouse in the Metro, even without being in the Metro last year. But I think the last time they were in the Metro, they swept the Penguins in the first round, if I'm not mistaken. Number 3, the Capitals. I mean, the Great 8. That's all I have to say about that one.
You can't.
He's got his team there. That's his team. I mean, I know he has a part of like picking who comes in there and out of there, whatever.
He probably does a little bit.
Absolutely, there's no doubt in my mind.
He's like LeBron James. Like
I think he is. Yeah, he
Yeah.
has a big say of who goes in and out of there. Number 4, I have the New York Rangers making the playoffs. Number 4, so much talent on that team. It just I think Lafreniere. You think of Capo Caco,
Zibanejad just signed a nice little 8-year
Chris Kreider,
contract.
Artemi Panarin. They got Igor Shesterkin in goal. Guy just won the fucking Adam Fox on defense, one of the best defensemen in the league. Yeah. They have a really good team. It just hasn't come together yet. I think this is the year that happens. Number 5, I got the Penguins. I did have them at 4 because it's the Penguins and they always make the playoffs somehow, no matter what. And I fucking hate them. Excuse me, I got really upset there.
I also hate them a lot more because Jeff Carter is predicted to be their number 1 C.
Yeah, that's insane.
Wow, he's predicted to be their 1C.
Well, is Crosby? Crosby's out the first game too, right?
Yeah.
So maybe
this was. So I was at.
Crosby's gonna be hurt for a while too. Yeah,
I was watching the NHL Network and they were giving like the expected opening night rosters and Jeff Carter was the number 1 C.
Oh fuck, Jeff Carter, dude. At number 5, Penguins. They're not going to make the playoffs finally, and I know that they're going to. It's fine, but I'm just hoping. I'm just hoping I finally am right about this.
Yeah.
Number 6, I have the Flyers. Haven't really done much. They're kind of trying to reload, but they didn't really. I mean, they pulled in Cam for Voracek and
to me, that's a downgrade.
It's a downgrade, and Giroux is aging and getting worse. Like he's regressing. They got Kevin Hayes, but I think he's hurt for the first couple weeks. Carter Hart was a fucking train wreck last season. Number 6. Number 7, I got the Devils. I probably should switch the Flyers and the Devils, though. The Devils have Dougie Hamilton now, I believe. Still got PK Subban. Jack Hughes playing down there now.
Is PK really like where he was at years?
No, but he still has... Yeah. Like he can still score. He's got one of the best slap shots in the league. I feel
like his numbers have been down considerably lately.
Everybody's has. They haven't played a full season in 2 years.
Okay, well, obviously, but comparatively,
maybe. So I'd actually put the Devils at 6 and the Flyers at 7. I haven't done these since Dougie Hamilton's time with. The number 8, I got the Columbus Blue Jackets.
Oh man,
youngest average team in the league. I love this team. I cannot wait to go to most games this season. I love everything about it. But I just tell it how it is. I call it how I see it. I'm not going to sit here and get on my knees for them. Not going to be like, oh yeah, like look at us. We're going to be so great.
Why would you be getting on your knees for them?
Because everybody else. I mean, goddamn.
Because he loves his BJs,
bro. Are you praying to God?
Yeah, I love my
something,
BJs. I love my Boone Jenners, my guy.
Yeah,
yes,
my guy.
We're praying for the Blue Jackets to do well. I'm not going to do that. Not going to get on my knees and pray for the Blue Jackets to do well.
God forbid.
God bless
I feel like
the Blue
struck down
Jackets.
with lightning right now. God bless.
For fuck's sake. Blue Jackets, number 8. I do love this team. I'm seriously going to go to every game, and I'm actually going to enjoy this season probably more than most. There's no pressure this year. There's no pressure of making the playoffs and being good, and we have this team now. We have this core team that needs to win because they're aging and what the fuck ever. We're not making the playoffs this year. It's not happening. Enjoy the ride. Enjoy the games. Enjoy the alcohol. Enjoy the cannon. Whatever the fuck you enjoy. Just don't enjoy the wins because we're not going to have them.
Enjoy the hockey.
Enjoy the cheap tickets.
Cheap? Oh my god!
Oh yeah,
yeah. Wait until like game 12 at home.
Listen,
you said we're looking at $20 tickets. I'm going to go to every game
this
year.
No, we're looking at like $7.
$7 tickets.
For sure.
Jeez. I mean, it's happening. It's going to happen.
With the whole COVID shit thrown in there, the team kind of like rebuilding. Listen, if you have not checked out SeatGeek, StubHub, or Ticketmaster, there are a lot of tickets left.
There's an app. There's an app. It's called TickPick.
Yeah.
If you download that, they don't have TickPick. TICK TickPick. They don't have any. There are no fees, no buyers. We're
not even sponsored by them.
Right? They don't have any fees. Get on TickPick.
Yeah. So
the fees, I don't know. They're not even built.
I bought us all opening night tickets with the artillery money because we have some of it, and thank you High Bank and other places that sponsor us. And
Flex, but okay.
I was just saying, like, this is what we do. But I was just buying tickets, and I was searching for the best option, and I started off in the upper bowl. I was like, oh, it's opening night. Tickets are probably going to make $100 pop up here. $30.
Well,
$30
for lower bowl.
I
was looking at
upper bowl.
Oh, upper bowl.
Wait,
$30,
so we're
lower bowl.
We're in lower.
Oh, okay.
Well, I started off looking in upper, thinking
Just
that
curious,
tickets were
yeah,
going to be like really expensive up there. And I was like, damn, they're only like $30.
Yeah, $30.
All
But
right.
lower bowl,
I'm going to lower. What do we got down here?
lower bowl resales were going for like $200 a piece, and what do you?
Yeah.
Well,
Hey, they'll
come,
probably sell 'em.
Literally, come Thursday.
know.
Come Thursday, those will drop.
I think that's going to be
tremendously.
part of the reason that we're not going to sell out.
We're gonna sell out opening night. Are
I
you
don't know,
joking?
man. I've been to
We
an
haven't
opening
yet.
Night. I've been to an
Every
opening-
year,
I've
every
had-
year.
I have been to an opening night that was not sold out.
Bro, every year the tickets are still available. It's just it'll be filled.
Yeah,
Guaranteed.
If you wanted to get, if
I'll bet
wanted
you
to get in the
$30.
arena, you can get. There's a way to
You can
get
get it right now.
Get in there.
Yeah,
Literally half the upper bowl was available.
Just go to the
last
smoking
Thursday.
section and you can get in.
All right, here's my
Yours.
Mine. Okay. My predictions. So starting with number 1, I also have the Hurricanes. I think to echo what Kyle said, wagon.
They're a wagon.
You can't.
They're the
you can't-
Metro wagon.
Yeah, they are. I think they are the team. They're young, up and coming, but they also have veteran talent. And I don't know.
Sebastian Aho is like 24 years old.
Yeah, I
Let
love
that sink
He's
in.
great.
I know.
Jesus.
So I'm going Hurricanes. Number 2, I have the Capitals.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, you got Ovi. Yeah, I can't go against Ovi.
Wow.
No, for sure. Yeah.
Ovi, he might be 60 years old and still be scoring 40
Does he
goals
break
a
the
year.
record? Does he break the record before he retires?
Probably.
Yeah.
The dude drinks Mountain Dew on the bench. He can do whatever he
That's fair.
wants.
Russians are weird.
They're
man.
very weird, and I love it, and I'm here for it. I'm not going to give great explanations.
No,
like you did here.
we kind of want to go through these quicker. Yeah.
Yeah, so
There's a lot of
Capitals. Islanders, I got number 3. I just can't go against Mr. Baldhead coach there. The dude's a stud. He knows what he's doing in the league.
What's his name?
Barry Trotz.
There you go. I
Terry
knew you couldn't
Botts.
remember. That's why you said bald head, dude.
To be fair, I am on like my 5th Elvis juice, and I'm forgetting things now.
Speaking of Elvis, 3.5 GAA this season. Telling you, it's not
Where's
gonna
Lincoln
And
be-
I'm drinking Elvis juice. I purposely bought the Elvis juice because Elvis is starting opening night. So
Hot take.
I'm just putting some good juju.
not a hot take.
I'm getting some good juju that way. Number
Hot
4.
take is your standings. That's a hot take.
Number 4, I got
Yeah.
the New York Rangers.
Making
I
the
just-
playoffs, wild card.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
They're a shoe-in. You kidding me? I can't go against. I mean, any team that has Panarin. My God, the dude's gonna be great. You got Zizinabet.
Yeah, you have a hard time saying Warinsky. I can't even imagine saying Zibanejad.
I'm really challenged with some certain vowels and letters coming together. So yeah, I don't care. I like it, and they're gonna make the playoffs. They're gonna get the wild card. Number 5, I have the Columbus Blue Jackets.
Oh my god.
You love to see it.
I have the Columbus Blue Jackets not making the playoffs, but I think this team is going to be a lot better than what people think they're going to be.
Okay.
They're going to be scoring a lot more goals.
Everybody seems to be ignoring the defense.
That's fine.
They're not that good. They don't have
All right.
a great defense.
I just think this team is going to be better than expected. I'm putting the Blue Jackets. Number 5, not making the playoffs though. Number 6, I just think it's an aging team. I think they're gonna have problems this year in terms of maybe guys going on the IR off and on. I think the Penguins. I think this is the year the Penguins are not making the playoffs. Got them at number 6. Flyers 7, Devils 8. Nothing that
Flyers.
really.
Oh, never.
Nothing
Okay.
really shows that I care about either of those teams. So I just
Yeah.
don't care.
Do you know who's on New Jersey's roster?
I just know they're not that great, and that's fine with me.
All right. They're better than the Blue Jackets. I can tell you that
I
much.
don't think so.
So is every other team in the Metro.
Nope.
Wrong.
Wrong.
Okay.
Wrong.
You want mine or
Well,
Warren's?
let's hear it then, Tyler. If you're so
You want me?
smart, yeah, let's fucking hear it, dude.
Absolutely, we want yours.
All right. Well, yeah, mine will probably be a controversial one, but I got the Islanders first. I think Chara is going to add a lot.
Yeah,
Is it
maybe.
Chara?
Yeah. I think he'll add
Did
a
you
lot.
not know that Chara signed with New York?
No, I know that, but I didn't
right.
expect him to add a lot.
I mean, he'll add enough. They still have. They're going to be great. I don't need to go into it. Hurricanes losing Dougie Hamilton's going to be big. They're not going to be first place, but they're still going to be great because Sebastian Aho golfed with Harry Styles the other day.
Saw that, yeah.
Yeah.
And Netchus.
I don't know who the other guy was, but I
It's,
saw Harry
it's
Styles.
another one of their forwards.
Did Harry have his
Nekes?
shirt off?
No,
Nekes.
unfortunately.
I know. Every concert he performs, he always has his shirt off.
Well, yeah. Next, I got the Washington Capitals.
Yep.
You know,
That
Obi.
sounds about right, yeah.
Next 4, I
This is number 4 you're about to say?
yeah,
Yeah.
it's the Blue Jackets.
Hey, they're coming in,
And
baby.
here's why. I think hockey is all about chemistry,
Yep.
and this team is going to have insane chemistry. There's no one that is like, there's a burp coming. There's no one that's just going to ruin it. Like Corrali, Bjorky, they're all the new guys too. They're all going to it's going to be great.
This is the first year I feel like we're not going to have drama.
That's what I mean. Yeah. Like it's
PLD's not here to start shit for no
Did
reason.
anybody see that coming, though? I mean, that was just out of nowhere. And
I mean, I feel like maybe the
Yeah.
players probably knew.
yeah,
but
maybe. I don't know.
it definitely started the season off not the way you want to.
This is going to be the first year without drama, though, and I think the
Yeah.
chemistry is going to make them good.
Kevin,
They're going to
we
make
get
the
this bunch
playoffs.
of the youngest team in the league again.
Don't
It's
care.
the youngest
They're going
team.
to make the playoffs. Next, I got the Pittsburgh Penguins. They are also going to miss the playoffs. I agree with that. And then the Rangers. I mean, Zibanejad and Panarin. They're going to go off, but their goaltending is nothing, and they don't have defense either.
What?
Yeah, they're not. They just. It doesn't matter.
The goaltending is nothing.
the wins don't matter. for the Rangers.
The goals are not going to matter because they're going to get scored on a shit ton.
Shesterkin is very, very good.
Eh, to
Finally.
be proven.
Got the Devils and the Flyers last place. Flyers are going to be the worst team, for sure.
Poor Cam.
Nah,
It's
not
very
poor-
unfortunate
Ah,
for
it is
him.
poor Cam, yeah. He did get traded. It would've had nothing to do with it.
Voracek and Line, you don't even know what's about to happen this year.
Yeah. I don't disagree. Entirely.
Second round,
I
we're getting
know
knocked
they're not going
out.
to come in fourth.
I
mean, when they have good teams, they barely scrape into fourth and make the playoffs.
Second round of the playoffs, we'll get knocked out.
Damn.
That's my prediction.
I like that take. I do. I thoroughly
That's
like
my
it.
prediction.
Yeah.
Oh my God!
I mean,
Wow.
why not? Why not us?
Yeah, I like the optimism, but
Thank you.
All right. So here's the next thing. What is the Blue Jackets' record going to be this season?
Do you want Warrens?
Oh yeah, we got to do Warrens really quick. And Kyle, do you got Warrens picked up there?
oh my God! Jesus, does he have?
Don't have to just.
does he have
just,
Columbus in second? No.
No, he has it. I have it right here.
Just,
He
yeah,
put the records and everything, but he's got
just go 1 through 8.
yeah,
Don't
he's
even do
got
the records.
He just did it so weird. I got Carolina, the Islanders, and then the Devils third. Washington, Philly, the Rangers, Pittsburgh, and then the Jackets.
That's it.
He's got the Devils third.
That's interesting.
That's
They have a really good team.
I mean they could if they start hot, they will go.
yeah, they've got good scoring and they have a great defense. They lost Ryan Murray, but they picked up Dougie Hamilton. They still got Subban, which one is Subban's kind of overrated. Has been for a long time.
Lately, but I mean, he was really good at some point.
Yeah, they got a decent
But-
defense. I think they're going to be okay. It's better than
damn.
the Blue Jackets.
That's insane at third.
Yeah.
Wow. The Rangers at 7th?
I mean, I agree. No, he has Pittsburgh at 7th and then the Rangers at 6th.
6th? I don't know. I feel like the
But
Rangers.
that's where I have the Rangers. So
I feel like the Rangers are getting in. I mean, they're definitely on the up and up, but all right.
not yet.
Not yet. And they lost John Davidson. John Davidson was going to get them into the
John
Stanley
Davidson
Cup.
doesn't play hockey for them.
The Jackets
Don't
will
matter.
surpass their rebuild.
Think so?
Oh, for
Oh, man.
sure.
All right, fair enough. All right, so Jackets predictions or Blue Jackets record predictions. What do we got?
Do I go first here again?
I can go first.
Um,
I feel like mine's pretty respectable. So I mean, I have the Jackets just missing a potential playoff berth. I have them in 5th in the old Metro. I have them going above 500. Above.
Oh, yeah.
Above 500.
For sure.
Oh,
I'm going 37, 32, and 13
okay.
with 87 total points on the season.
Is that above 5? That's not above 500 because
It is because they don't count the overtimes for
OTLs
that.
losses.
Yeah.
OTLs overtime losses don't count.
For the 500, yeah.
Yeah, I'm just
Okay.
wins,
It's weird.
losses, 37,
It's still an
30,
OTL.
37, 32, 13, 87 points. I think listen, we're in the Metro, always very competitive. I think you got to have at least 95 to even think about being in the playoffs. So, yeah, we're going to be on the outside looking in. But I think it's still going to be a respectable record to what people, around the league are saying we're going to be shit, Kyle and Warren.
Yeah, but it's expected. It was expected.
We're going to win opening night.
got rid of everybody and got new guys in. It's expected. It's not.
We're going to win opening
We're
night.
allowed to have a bad season.
That's
It's,
yeah,
it's
we're
okay.
allowed. We're
we've-
allowed to.
yeah,
It's
we're
fine.
Everybody
allowed.
gets so mad at us for saying that they're not going to be good this year, but that's okay. They're allowed to be bad.
They can be bad. I just
It's
don't
okay.
think they are going to be.
If you
and
think
that's
they're going to
fine.
be good this year, you're wrong, and that's also okay. You're just absolutely wrong.
Okay, Kyle,
Lower your
what's
expectations
the record?
and just enjoy the hockey, bro.
What's
What's
the
your
record?
record, man?
30, 40, and 12.
30, 40, and 12.
That's not horrible.
They're going to be.
For
Only
what, I
7 wins off of what I said.
I mean, yeah, but that's cool. Maybe even less than that. But I think they'll be in a lot of games. They're not going to get blown out a lot. They're going to be in games. I think they'll have 12 overtime losses, whatever. Because they don't have a fucking defense. They might take some guys to overtime,
I have
but
13 overtime
when it comes to
losses for them, so,
comes to that's a lot. 13 is a lot of. I thought 12 was a lot.
Blue Jackets always go to overtime. What are you talking about?
I know, and they always lose in overtime.
Unless you have Seth Jones.
No, even then they lost in overtime all the time. They had so many last year. 30, 40, and 12. I don't know. That's just a bullshit thing I came up with. There's really no research in that.
Yeah.
So I added some numbers together and then said, "Oh, that's 82."
It's just a
See how that
prediction.
works.
This works. Tyler, do you have
Yeah, I got
prediction there?
it's weirdly opposite but close to Kyle's. It's 42, 28, and 12. They'll get 96 points and make a wild card.
Wow.
Hot take.
Hot.
We do have Warrens, too, actually. I kind of didn't even really think of that. He said 35, 35, and 12, 82 points.
That's not too far off what I said, but he said 8th place for that?
Yeah,
That's a competitive Metro.
the Metro will be up top, it sounds like.
Wow.
It always is.
It always is, but that's a lot. All right. Whatever. All right, there's our predictions. We're never right, but here we are.
I'm right. I'm gonna get. If I get it right, what do I get?
Put yours in that shared note. Note.
You get nothing. If you're right, I'll be surprised. I just don't think they're going to be last in the league or last in the division. All right. Shall we get social? We have a lot of questions.
We
a
do.
lot of questions.
Oh, no.
Do we have a lot of questions?
I think we do.
All right. Well, whatever. Hold on.
We don't
Hold on a
have.
second. I haven't got. I was putting in my thing. God,
Yeah,
we
you're the
fit-
only one that's reading them because Warren's not here.
All right. First question.
Jordan would never read them.
I don't read questions.
Answer
them.
From a fiddler, friend of the pod at aka Potato Gemini. I don't want to get into at Fiddler AJ. Who scores the first goal of the season?
First goal of the season is going to be Jakub Voracek. Calling it now.
Who?
It's either Jacob or Jakub. It depends on what country you're in.
Oh. Jakub Voracek. That's who.
That's who I'm going with right off the bat.
Tyler.
I got you.
Beer. Oh God, one-handing it. Oh Jesus. Jesus Christ.
Bjorkstrand. I'm just going to throw that out.
Bjorkstrand.
Yeah,
okay.
that wouldn't surprise me. I'm not opening that.
That was a bad one.
I say, yeah, I'm gonna. Who'd you say? Voracek? I say
Yeah.
Line A. I mean, come on.
those are three pretty you can't go wrong with either of those. All right, next question. Kyle's opening a beer.
You want me to read any? I got it open.
If you want to, go for it.
We got at MKJ_614. Will I get to meet you guys at the home opener?
Probably. We'll be all four.
Depends on what kind of mood I'm in. I don't know. Maybe.
So
if not,
usually-
fuck off. I'm sorry.
He'll be on one.
So I would say
I'm not
usually we go to the Cannon during first intermission. I think we will make that a point to do that for opening night because it's opening night, special occasion. So yeah, we'll tweet it out, but I think we'll be at the Cannon during first intermission if you want to come touch our butts.
Or not Tyler's, though. Don't touch Tyler's.
It's going to make people are going to do it, though, because of that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
They're going to want to touch it even more.
I'm prepared for that.
That's fine.
Next question from Cannon Crew Dave at Davis MS. Friend of the pod, loyal little boomer.
Absolutely.
Been a Cannon Crew for a very long time, since
For 29 years now.
21.
Before the Jackets.
I don't think has he been there since opening. Like
No.
no.
It's been at least like 4 or
It's
5
been
years.
82 years. His question is, of the bold predictions category, which do you think has the greatest chance?
Okay.
Line A getting the Rocket Richard, which is the most goals.
The
in
Rocket
season.
Richard or the Rocket Ricard?
Ricard. It's Richard. Ricard.
I think it's the Ricard.
Sillinger or Chinnikov getting the Calder. Elvis getting the Vezina. CBJ making the playoffs.
Elvis getting the Vezina because he said he's winning it for Kivy. So I believe him.
Okay.
Yeah, out of
Okay.
all those, it's definitely the playoffs or the Vesna.
Yeah.
Has the greatest. I think the greatest chance is Chinnikov getting the Calder.
Really?
Yeah, there's nobody else.
He's a stud.
He's
I
gonna
guess who else is there? I mean,
He's going to score. I mean, there's a lot of other players that are up there.
Luke
but
Hughes, maybe.
maybe. Caulfield from Montreal.
He's not a rookie.
He is. He will be this season, yeah.
What was the first one?
Played
Getting
last
the
year.
Rocket
He did play
Ricard,
last year, but not enough
Ricard,
games.
Ricard.
Oh.
Lining in the Rocket Richard, fuck off. Whatever.
Getting the
Rocket,
Richard.
it's the Red Rocket is what I like to call it now. He's going to get the Red Rocket. Line A,
Don't ever say that. That is a dog's penis.
The red.
he's going to get the Red Rocket. That's what I was
Red
going
Richard
for.
Rocket.
Got it.
He's going to, yeah. Yeah, I think it's going to be Chinnikov getting the Calder.
I go Elvis Vezina.
You think it's the most likely?
Most likely.
I think he gives up at least 3.5 GAA this season.
No.
I could see it.
Yeah, I mean, we did say that we're probably going to score more goals, but we're going to be giving up
Giving
more
up
goals.
a ton.
I could also see the opposite, but
Very good analysis.
I'm just going. Listen, Elvis came out at the beginning of the year and he said, "I'm going to win the fucking Vezina." He said the F word. I didn't for Kivy, and I think he's going to do it. So I'm just going with that. I'm going with Elvis.
Yeah. Well, I hope that you're right, but you're not.
Okay. Next question then.
Next question from.
What about Brad Larson getting the? What do you call it?
Jack Adams.
The Jack Adams.
Or the Jacques Adams.
The Jack Richards.
The Jack Richards. From Gage Haynes at Gage_Haynes. This is my kind of question. How long do you guys think Boone will be captain?
What?
until he needs surgery.
No, at least until the duration of his 3-year contract, right?
Yeah,
What is a 3-year deal?
Yeah, like I give him 6 months.
Boone will be captain until he's no longer a Blue
He's
Jacket.
gonna get a DUI in Nashville. He's gonna get a DUI leaving Bulls.
Yeah.
And then they're gonna have to take it from him.
Riding a scooter.
Hey, I rode so many scooters in Charlotte.
And then it's gonna be like the Rangers with 6 fucking alternate captains. That's
I
what we're gonna-
traveled 4.5 miles on a Lime in Charlotte.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it was my friend didn't tell me that. He didn't even know that. We're like, oh, we're just going to this brewery up the street. 4 miles later.
I can't believe it lasted that long.
My butt cheek the next morning hurt because like I applied. I don't know if I was applying how much pressure to my butt cheek on the Lime, but it was weird.
That's interesting.
How is your?
You don't.
Everybody's
sit on
butt cheek hurt later. So I don't know. Maybe it's something else. That I
What
did.
were
seat.
you doing in
There's
Charlotte?
No, it's a muscle you don't use a
Sir,
lot. Okay. I will
What
say
were you doing in Charlotte?
it's a muscle you don't use a lot. So like when you
What?
apply a bunch of pressure on one side of a scooter,
I don't think this has anything to do with a scooter. I think this is something's
What
happening.
pressure?
Listen,
There's no
have you ever-
seat. There's
have you
no
ever-
seat.
huh?
There's no seat.
I know, but I have like one leg just kind of dangling, the other one just like supporting.
Oh, so you're just clenching your butt.
yeah,
He was tight butthole the whole 4 miles.
tight butthole the whole time.
Okay.
Just like bowling,
just
If-
right
if
butthole,
you haven't gone
not
bowling
left
in a long
butthole.
time, and you go bowling, the leg that you land on when you bowl the next morning hurts bad.
Interesting.
Maybe I'm just old. I don't know.
Well, that too.
Well, yeah. What was the question? Did we answer it?
We did
No, he'll be captain the whole duration of his contract, at least
6 months. I'm just kidding. I like it.
Yeah.
Whatever. I don't know.
3
Fuck
years.
off. I don't care.
Who else is going to be captain?
I
Boone
don't
Jenner.
care enough.
3 years.
Yeah.
I care.
Next question from Ohio Country Gent at OH Country Gent, friend of the pod and loyal Lil Boomer. Would Jordek be more likely to wear the merch if he had a special C embroidered on the polo and hoodie? I hope so. He is the captain of this, whatever the fuck we're doing here. So
Yeah. Whatever this debauchery is.
I don't know whatever it is we're doing. Yes, I think probably not actually, because for whatever reason he hates his own merch.
I don't hate it. I love our own merch. I just like to wear black.
All
Everything we sell is black
No, it's not. We have 2 things that are black.
or dark blue. It's the same thing.
Hey, are we getting our merch before opening night?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
We'll have it. I was supposed
so.
to get it today, but my Charlotte trip kind of put a wrench
A wrench.
in
Yeah.
that plan.
I mean, I say that, but I have the same attire every game. It's my jersey and this hat, so.
Yeah. No, the plan is to wear it for sure.
Cool.
Yeah. Next question.
Next question from
Yes, I'll be wearing my own merch.
Yeah, I'll believe that when I see it. Next question from Knew Thyself at Knoxwaw. That's how Warren says it, so I just had to. Knoxwaw. With Dylan Strome being on the block per the hockey guy. I don't know who that is. Who's the hockey
I think
guy?
he's on YouTube.
Dylan Strome plays for. Oh my God, who does Dylan Strome play for?
Cincinnati.
Would you trade for him? Yes. Yes. Ryan Strome plays for New York.
Dylan Strome plays for the Blackhawks.
Chicago. Okay, I thought it might be. Yeah. Yeah, I absolutely would. I kind of was hoping we would be pulling an offensive guy out of Chicago for Seth Jones, but that didn't happen. I'd love to see Dylan Strome over here. I think he could, what is he, like 24, 25?
24.
He could absolutely grow.
So he's on the block, you said?
That's
Trading block?
according to this tweet, yes.
Interesting.
I would love to see Dylan Strome come over here. I think he has if he was given the opportunity, barring him playing under Patrick Kane, he could absolutely be a number 1C.
No, I'm fine with it not happening.
Okay. You know who Dylan Strome is? I mean, he's younger.
I
He
know
hasn't
who
really...
Dylan Strome is.
Okay,
but
I'm just making sure.
I'm just kind of like right now, like we got guys that need to be developed here. Let's just like let them do their thing right now. Why try to bring in an outsider? Like at this particular moment, I was all about like Eichel coming in like a couple months ago, but now I'm kind of like what? Fuck that. Like let's just let our guys do our thing. That's where I'm at with it.
Okay.
I like
sure.
it.
Yeah.
But they're going to make the playoffs.
I never said they were going to the
no.
playoffs.
I did.
I thought you did.
I said 5.
Oh, you're right. Well, they're not going to. Okay, you made it. Yeah. All right. Next question from Justin LaRock at It's
Or is it LaRoque?
LaRock. His at is It's LaRock.
Yeah, that's why I said it.
Handle. Oh, okay. Justin LaRoque, friend of the pod.
Lol boomer.
That's right. Can we please get more angry voicemails from Michael Neff at Michael Neff 44 on Twitter? If you can encourage the man to do his own podcast where he just rants. Yes, because I will never ever stop imitating. It's not fucking Jeff Carter. That is from one of those voicemails that he left us. legendary. We need more of those.
Hey, if he sends them and they're like
Angry.
We want an angry one.
We'll
we don't
air
want,
them if they're angry, Michael.
Yeah, you sent the last ones you sent for like fact check. They weren't angry. They were just like you critiquing.
Yeah,
us.
you were just like
We
giving
want
us your honest
angry.
opinions.
We
And we don't want
want
your opinions,
angry.
Michael.
We
We
don't
want
care
your
about your
angry
opinions.
We want your angry bullshit.
Your opinions suck.
That's what we love about
Jesus, give me your angry bullshit,
you.
please.
Seriously. I mean,
Yeah.
fucking get a
That's all
clue,
that's all I
dude.
want.
For fuck's sake.
I want people to yell at me and spit on me.
Spit on me. I can't wait to take all of your money in fantasy hockey this year, by the way.
With your auto draft team.
Michael, yeah, I fucked that one up. I'm not taking anybody's money with that.
No. Listen, I had 2 hockey drafts Sunday, and I should have realized they were Sunday because that was the day of the NASCAR race, and I was bull-acked out.
Whoops. It was supposed to
Oopsie.
be, yeah, it's fine. I missed it too.
Bro,
I'm the
Neff's-
commissioner.
Neff's question is rude. Read that one.
I'm here for a rude question.
Whose
read that.
question?
Michael Neff.
It's even more. I missed it.
Yeah.
Michael
pretty
Neff
funny.
asks at Michael Neff 44. Can I come join? No, okay. Let me not put the emphasis on that word. Can I come join in to decrease the quality of the pod even more?
What?
What?
Can I come what?
Can he come join in to decrease the quality of the pod even? He's in town.
He's saying the quality of the podcast has gone down.
Well, tell him he can go fuck off.
I don't know if that's
That's
true.
What,
Well, it is.
that's
kinda
what
true,
he's
yeah,
saying.
I think he's just trying to razz us, boys.
I don't even know what that means.
It means
Get it going.
get us going.
All right, last question. Fuck off, Neff.
That's not the last question. There was a handful more.
Yeah,
in there.
it's the last good question.
Sorry to those. I don't read them, so I.
Do you think Boone will get 30 goals this year?
No.
Uh,
go-
absolutely not.
I go 15 max.
Yeah, maybe he'll score 5, but he's the captain, so it's good. 5 goals, 10
So,
assists, 15
He's
points.
the captain, so it's good.
Yeah,
I say I'm gonna go. Listen, it's the first full season in 2 years, so I'm excited about that. So I'm gonna go. Boone gets at least. I'm gonna predict 16 goals right now for Boone.
Jesus.
16. He's gonna get a lot
Right
of.
above the line.
He's gonna do what he does best and get them dirty guys.
Yeah,
Go
I
off,
hope so.
Kyle. Go off.
Huh?
I'm not going to because I don't know what's going to happen.
He was
and I
sitting
don't
there like shaking.
because Boone has a lot of it's good skill. He can really score. He just doesn't. I mean, he's got the means. He just doesn't necessarily always do it. He has scored 30 before, I think.
Yes.
So yeah,
So he can do it.
just not 30 consistently. He won't ever do it again in his career. Next question from Toby Hawkins at Toby Hawk 1126. First hat trick of the season.
First hat trick of the season is Line.
Benstrom.
No.
Voracek.
Okay.
Line for sure.
Yeah, these are the
Line had
questions you
2
wanted.
last year with us, and he's on a line. He's on a line with Voracek. You kidding me? This Voracek's gonna sauce that guy over to Line all the fucking time.
That's why Voracek will surprisingly have the first one.
Well, Voracek's gonna be an assist king.
Oh yeah, over
Line
60.
is getting the first hat trick.
Over 60 assists.
That is insane.
Yep.
All right. Next and last question from Elaine Shercliffe, friend of the pod. I'm a rain dancer, friend of the pod, loyal boomer, really good friend of the pod.
She is.
Do all of you listen to my podcast at Graced by Rain Pod when Danny Smith was on? At the Danny Smith, the famous Twitter hockey CBJ lady, Danny Smith.
Great explanation. there.
Yes.
I
If
have
not,
not
how
listened
dare
to
you.
that specific episode. I have listened to your podcast.
If not, how dare you?
Okay.
That's what.
Well,
Yes.
I don't know what to tell you there.
Gotcha.
I did see that you were talking shit about us on the podcast. You did tweet us that.
She talk shit about us?
I think she, jokingly probably.
Yeah.
but
Well,
she
who
tweeted
doesn't talk shit about us?
Well,
Actually,
everybody does. And that's fine. But I have not listened to that specific episode. I do have that plan to listen to. Once again, I was out of town for 4 days. I just got back.
Hey, you can only use that excuse for so long.
and I wanted. This is the last day I can use it.
All right, cool.
So I'm going to listen tomorrow.
Okay, I will too. I have not listened to it. How dare I? I just didn't know that she was on. I guess
Yeah, she
your
tagged us in a
podcast.
tweet.
I have listened to Graced by Rain before.
Yeah,
so
same.
do the do the thing and go listen to Elaine, our friend Elaine Shercliffe.
Elaine Shercliffe, friend of the
That's
pod.
all I got. I think everything else was pretty stupid. But I asked a lot of questions. I mean, just ask better questions, little
Yeah, no,
boomers.
you did
It's
a
really
good
not
job.
hard.
Those are good questions.
Just
Great
ask
questions.
better questions, and I'll read them on the air.
All right,
If you ask bad questions, I'm going to tell you you are stupid.
that's fair. What else? What else? What else do you want to know?
What else do I want to know?
no.
What's the meaning of life? I don't.
No, don't
Can
have
somebody
that.
just explain this to me?
Nothing.
Nothing. We're done here, ladies and boomers.
Ladies and I'm glad that's catching on finally.
Ladies and boomers.
Been saying that for a long time.
Opening night is Thursday.
Hockey.
The Schwide, baby, the
back.
Schwedo.
We will be there.
All four of us will be at our bar before the game.
And we will be square because
just
there's
drinking.
4 corners. It's 4 of us.
Just drinking.
There's hockey on right now. The season has started.
But not ours, so I don't care.
But it's hockey, bro.
It is
It's
hockey.
hockey. It's a beautiful sport. All games are fun to watch.
They
yeah?
are. They are. You're right. You're right.
yeah?
You're right.
It's
You're right.
hockey.
I'm just going to go say it right now. If you're listening to this and you're going to be there opening night, we will be at the Cannon first intermission.
Probably second also. And maybe most of the third period. We'll see how the game goes.
Yeah, usually like when we stand there after the first intermission, we choose not to go back to our seats.
Right. It's just a hassle. So we
It's-
stand there and drink.
yeah.
And we talk to loyal
Yeah.
little boomers.
So
and that's
come-
how you become a loyal little boomers, by
Absolutely.
meeting us at the Cannon.
Absolutely. So
I have
come
to-
say hey to us.
I have to talk to my family, but maybe I'll make them come to the
Oh,
Cannon.
Come make
I have an
okay.
email question.
Oh, there we go.
Let me get I forgot.
Oh,
I think
yeah,
it's just
email.
1 or 2.
Probably from the same person from last week.
Hey, Mom,
Yeah,
Dad,
all
you
of
don't
the
listen,
email
but come to the
questions.
Cannon.
Maybe you should give the email address again so people know.
Okay.
They want if you don't have social media and you want to ask a question, you can also email us at
oh fuck, I forget what it is. At artilleryquestions@gmail.com.
There we go.
That is at artilleryquestions@gmail.com. Email us your questions if you have any. If you're not on social media on Twitter, that's really all we read questions from. Kyle, this is I'm reading. Okay, this is from Clay Laura. I don't know who this person is. Laura Clay maybe, but But the signature is Ganja Man. Ganja Man this time. They've updated their signature from last time. Kyle, can I book you as an Axl Rose impersonator for my wife's 50th birthday party? Can you give us a verse of Welcome to the Jungle? Ganja Man.
this is how we got to end the pod.
Well, there's another one, too. Thanks for getting to my questions. Love the video pod, G-Man. Thanks, G-Man. Thanks, Ganja Man. I wonder if this is my drug dealer.
That was probably
Ganja-
the person who gave us all the questions last time, G-Man.
Same person.
So they were probably...
It's same. That's what I said. It's the same person.
Oh.
that's
When you,
been giving
say,
us
when you say a drug dealer, you mean like ibuprofen,
ibuprofen, some Tylenol, extra strength if I need it. Yeah.
Dayquil, NyQuil.
Yeah,
Right, some Dayquil,
Yes.
NyQuil. Yeah,
Got it.
there's a Dayquil shortage,
Got it.
so I have a black market plug
Yep.
on
No,
some
it's-
Dayquil.
there's a shortage with a lot of things right now, so
yeah,
it's fine.
so you know, you
COVID-
just gotta
COVID happens.
find a way to get through.
You got to.
You know.
Yep.
I think
So,
Jordan's
yeah, that's
pushing
what we
us
got.
off.
Welcome, like to do Welcome to the Jungle. Can I give us a verse? Can I give you a verse? I will do the Axl Rose impersonation. I just
Everyone
don't have
sing
that
us
high
off.
of a voice.
You just gotta.
I got the look down.
You just
sing us
gotta.
off and you sing us off.
You just gotta believe, huh?
Sing us off.
I'm not singing
Welcome
this off.
to
I
the
wasn't.
jungle.
That's not. You gotta go. You
We
gotta
got fun and
You
games.
gotta scream it.
I can't scream it. I'm not
There's
going to
no one else here. You can do
It
it.
won't sound good if I do it, if I scream it.
It's like welcome to the jungle.
Welcome to the jungle.
Yeah.
How'd you do it?
Nope.
We got fun and games.
You were requested. I cannot do
We
it.
got everything you want. How do you know the name? I forget the words. I want to watch you bleed.
That's better.
Did
Now,
I do
Jordan,
it?
what was your...
Yeah. Did I just break the computer?
You broke the computer. We're good.
Welcome to the jungle.
That's better. No.
You gotta do your Dixie one, or whatever.
I want to hear you
No,
scream.
we're not doing that one. I told people to look it up.
Wow.
All right, people have tuned out.
Wow. Wow.
That was really good, Kyle.
We went off the rails for a second there.
Never,
You got it.
ever want to come down.
Stop. You did it. That's all we need. And that's Axl Rose. So
loved
funny
it.
story. I saw.
Yeah.
I saw not Guns N' Roses. Who did I see in concert? AC/DC.
Oh, they had the Guns N' Roses. I was there too.
Yeah, so I saw him at Nationwide.
Yeah, I
and
did too.
Axl Rose was the lead singer.
Yep.
Yeah,
He
you
was
were
there the whole tour because
the guy just
Johnson-
like died or something.
no, Johnson like had like like some crazy thing going on with his like throat. He can't sing anymore.
Yeah,
Like, that's just
so,
what it
I
is.
thought that was kind of crazy. That, like,
But yeah, he was just sitting in a chair like
Yeah.
the whole concert pretty much.
yeah. The only thing I remember is a guy coming out in a half suit and just like jamming guitar.
Yeah.
How did he jam?
He
Who
came out like in like literally a cut off suit, and he was just like,
was it?
I don't know, some guy from AC/DC.
Axl Rose.
Well, it was not
AC/DC,
Oh,
one of the
you're
most
thinking of,
overrated bands of all time.
That's not right, but anyway.
So is Kiss.
Oh wow.
We got to end this podcast, boys.
Yeah, he's just saying shit now.
No, I'm just
Yeah.
it's informed shit.
All right, we're done here.
It's not
Little
ignorant
boomers.
shit like some. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna shit on the fans. I'm
All
sorry.
right, we're good. Thanks for listening to the podcast, episode 188. We love you, little boomers.
Hey, I found out at our bar over on Saturday night after the preseason game when I was there hanging out with some people that we have made some people mad recently. And I just want to, seriously, from the bottom of my heart, I just want to say one thing. I don't care. I do not care. All right, go fuck yourself.
Who we make mad? Actually,
Don't worry, it doesn't
that's a
matter.
long
You
story.
know
I
who you
don't-
are.
I don't know.
I don't care.
All right,
So
thanks for
excited to
listening to the
hear.
episode. Our awesome sponsor, High Bank Distillery.
High Bank Distillery, check them out. Grandview Yard, right across. I don't know if you've been down Goodale Boulevard recently, but a lot of shit going up over there. There's a lot of construction
There's a
happening over
place
there.
off-
Be careful if you're driving over there.
Boulevard.
Be safe. Be safe getting in there. Not a lot of parking, so good luck finding a spot, but you'll get there.
We'll get there, bud.
Highbankco.com.
Raja Lime or a whatever the other ones are. Bird.
Right, something like that. Check them
Yeah.
out. Highbankco.com. Drink local. Drink High Bank. We also have our own coffee roast. How many entities can say that? How many?
Not a lot.
Who has their own coffee roast? We do.
We do.
We do.
Cannon powder.
Cannon
And
powder.
thanks to everyone that buys it and like while they're roasting it, they send us pictures. Like that's awesome.
Oh yeah, that's awesome.
I love it.
I love those. JenningsJava.com. Put your order in. If you live in Columbus, live inside that 270 outer belt, they will deliver it to you same day or next day. It's like Amazon
quick.
shit with those
They're quick.
guys. You might even get Daniel Jennings delivering it to you personally on his bike. That'd be awesome.
JenningsJava.com.
JenningsJava.com. We have our own merch. ShopTheArtillery.com. BJ season is upon us, ladies and boomers. Go check that shit out. We have great merch, great quality stuff. It is not
Good quality.
It's not like your cheap quality shit. It's great quality, going to last you a long time. Our new logo is pretty dope. I love it myself.
It's sexy.
Check it out. ShopTheArtillery.com.
I don't think I ever changed the logo again.
Yeah, until next year.
No, this one's staying.
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
This one's staying for a long time.
ShopTheArtillery.com. Check us out on YouTube. Tyler Scott Films. Check him out, guys. I mean, Jesus, man, this is the best. I can't think of a better producer.
I can't either.
This is the guy, Tyler Scott Films, the guy that makes all of this happen. Check us out, YouTube. Subscribe, rate
on YouTube.
like,
You're like 7 years old.
rate 5
Rate
stars.
us on
Rate us 5
YouTube,
stars.
Garbit.
Like, rate. There is no rating of 5 stars on YouTube, is
Not
there?
on YouTube, but on iTunes, yeah.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
That's what,
Comment,
and hit the
subscribe.
notification bell.
Check it out. Hit the notification bell. We're going to come out with some
Yeah.
400 subscribers.
We're at 305 subscribers
Wow, that's a
now.
lot. Let's keep it going.
Keep it going,
We're going to start
ladies
coming out
and
with new
boomers.
shit as the season goes along, too.
We have a lot of fun videos.
It's not just going to be
planned.
us sitting here talking at you.
Yeah.
So
A lot of fun
whoever,
videos planned.
whoever listens to this still at this point. If you're listening to us now, like, good for you. That's awesome.
All right.
I don't
Spay
know
and
why.
neuter spay and neuter your Warrens.
House of Weekends and Seattle Swords?